Okay, sir, you're all ready to go.
Actually, this one.
All right, it is now what time?
7:02.
It's 7:02, we call a meeting for agenda review meeting
Okay,
for Thursday, May 14th.
Counselor King,
President.
Counselor Martin,
Present.
Counselor Baker,
Present.
Counselor Wheeler,
Present.
Counselor Thomas, Senator Bretz.
All right, going down the order of the agenda to confirm what's going to be on it. Remarks to the public on agenda items only will be 15 minutes total, 3 minutes time per
Yes,
member.
I want to stop there for a second.
No, I can't. Go ahead.
The charter, what does it say for the record, Tracy, what the charter says? And does the charter give the president discretion to go beyond the 15 minutes? Explain it. You've read it, so we have it on record.
You have it in front of you?
No, I don't have the charter in front of me. Normally in there, if there is a set time limit for speaking, just like there is council people we normally go over, and there is a set time limit for 3 minutes for each council person to speak. It is in the charter that there is time limits.
What I need, I'm not gonna hold the process up, if they want to get out of here. Just call me, tell me what the city, what the charter. And I need to know, does the president of council have the discretion to go beyond 15 to 20 minutes? Which I know it's taking place over the years, but I'd like to know what your charter says about it.
When you get clarity, I'd like to know as well, because if I'm correct, if I recall, not the president of council, but the majority of council can set a time limit, and they actually, or take it out. But it's at the majority of council.
Right.
You know.
So find it out too, because I think the council does it, like, sometimes we have a long list, and people here, and we're glad that people show, and if we cut them off at the 15 minutes, we don't have problems with the public. So see what it says. Okay, thank you.
Councilor King.
Yeah.
Since you're doing all this research, Trace, can you look and see if there's a way we can, let's say if it's 15 minutes, we can't go any more than that. If we could say, okay, anybody spoke last week.
There's personal privileges, but the whole purpose is to keep the meetings moving. Otherwise, you're going to be here until midnight sometimes.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, remarks on public on agenda items only. And as you notice, people get up there and they just go on.
Yeah, see, my concern was the same people get up and they talk about the same stuff. And then there's someone at the back of the line that can't talk. So I was just wondering
And
if there's a
Robert's
way we could
rules, and if
move
you've
that.
noticed, like the Financial Planning Commission meetings and everything, they are set to 15 minutes only, because there is a reason that the meetings are
But
together.
there's no way to adjust who speaks.
Mm-hmm.
No, there isn't. You have to allow people
Not who
to
speaks,
speak.
but
And if they get right in line first, that person,
Okay, so we can't
no,
put
you
it right
cannot.
in the line. Okay.
But the council might have, this is what we'll find out, but the council does have the discretion to extend that time.
Yeah, by motion. I know the
Motion on the
motion,
council.
and she.
But I want her to be sure, so she get a chance to look at it and
Okay.
see.
Okay.
But this, again, this agenda still falls under our amending authority, and we can amend this agenda for, let's say, miscellaneous is added to this, or we move the remarks of the public to the top. I can add by motion 5 more minutes, or add another person. Let's say there's a 6th person. I can add that person to that by asking that, in the form of a motion.
Right.
I like that. Because
We have
and we
amended
get
it
new
before,
people here.
and it was done by legislation.
And I think it serves as a discourtesy, to the community when we don't hear from it. However, I know when it's being exaggerated, but sometimes there is somebody who, is not familiar with the protocols here and didn't know that was their time to get up. Everybody else knows that it's their time to get up. So once they see people lining up, oh, is this the time and place to talk? They either ask it from the audience, or they'll whisper to somebody or something and ask them, is this the right time? So I think that, there will be times when somebody is standing at the back of the line, and I would rather hear from them than our regular sometimes.
Time limit of speaking. No council member or the mayor shall be allowed to speak for a longer time than 5 minutes at any one time without permission of council. No council member or the mayor shall speak for more than once on the same subject.
Keep that in mind. It goes to the facilitator.
I think that's contingent upon after all the council people have spoken.
But my colleagues, I want you to be aware that it said at the permission of council, not at the permission of the council president. So I'm not overthrowing the structure. I'm just saying that we weigh in the flow of our meeting.
When you stepped out, that's what we said. The majority of council can vote, and rule, you know,
Right.
extended, as long as the majority is not council president, it's the majority of council.
Yeah, but we've been tucking.
And we have already done the remarks on the weekend agenda, and it was, how many minutes you can speak in just to keep it going.
All right, well, let's keep it going.
Yeah, let's move.
Reports, announcements from the mayor that will be on the agenda. Old business, new business, confirmation of appointments. We're appointing more people to the,
It's going to be the audit committee members, they're up for reappointment. It's going to be Mr. Silvera, Ms. Bowman, and the new appointment is Mr. Jim Burns.
was it posted that we were taking new people for the audit committee?
No.
How did we find out that, I mean, I have no problem with
Because
Mayor
Ms.
Bowman,
Ewing passed away.
but we're reappointing them. Maybe we might
I've
have
never
to
seen
face
a
off.
resume.
I haven't seen a right. I agree. I haven't seen a resume or anything. So
Who made this recommendation?
Council President Timmy Cookie.
okay,
All right.
the
Well,
body of council is in this process.
Am I on council? I'd like to see some resumes. This
I-
guy right here
I'll-
say CPA, I don't know what these other two are. This is a finance committee, audit committee, I wanna see
I
some
think
resumes.
you have every right to see his resume.
This
but
is
I
an
will
overstretching.
say that Mr. Burns used to work here as.
He is
was
a CPA, he worked in the
He is a
finance
CPA.
department.
This-
Yeah,
this
I'm
resume-
familiar. However, council.
Huh?
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. I think that this is still another blatant action that does not involve our input, and I'm completely, again, disgusted by it.
You guys think, that's why it's agenda review.
It is agenda review, but it still is happening.
He is-
It's still happening without our input,
Well,
Take it off.
and I feel as though
Well, we do what we need to
You
do.
can take it back
right.
off.
So you want to take it off?
I don't think it should go on because we have not seen a resume.
It
And
may
I
not be
think
required, but I prefer to do it in a motion.
I make a motion that we remove the new appointment, Mr. Jim Burns, the CPA, until we have received a document in the form of a resume that explains his qualifications and his background.
I think they all gotta be
I would
reappointed.
love to see that, I would like to see that the audit committee members pass, Mr. Gerald Silvera and Ms. Ella Mae Bowman still remain on the agenda as reappointments to continue with the business.
Okay, it's been moved.
No, no,
Mm-mm.
I'd like
Anybody
to
second?
make a motion.
No, you want to take
Right.
There's
over?
only one motion on the floor.
Right,
It's only
right.
one motion
So-
on the
so
floor.
is
You
there a
don't need to
second?
say no.
You second it, Brother King? I'll second.
Okay, now for discussion.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would like to see everybody's resume.
Yep.
Who is Mr. Gerald Severe and Mrs. Ella Bowman? I don't
Right.
know them. I want to see a resume that you know audit, you know finance, you know
It's getting
accounting,
political, isn't it?
right? I want to know that.
I believe we do have three.
He's right.
Alright, so,
But that predates your arrival though.
Yes,
He's
but
right.
since we're coming new, and
Mhm.
You wanna see it, right?
I want
we
to see
need
it.
to start from.
That's correct, I'm
we-
fine
we
with
need to start
that.
from scratch.
We'll like to see I'll withdraw my motion and revise my motion. I make a motion that the audit committee members be held off, the reappointments of Mr. Gerald Severa, Ms. Ella Mae Bowman, and a new appointment of Mr. Jim Burns, CPA, until we receive updated resumes and a resume form.
Let's wait for all.
Okay, motion's been moved, second.
I second it.
Moved
I
second,
second.
any further discussion? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it, so ordered.
I
Okay.
Take
think
that
the
off.
audit director said I too.
I haven't been elected by,
Okay.
you guys are the elected officials. Nobody voted for me.
I did.
Okay, Brother Wheelers, let's move on.
Alright, I don't mind, you can
All right.
committees. That'll be on. Proclamations.
There's gonna be one, and hopefully he's gonna come in person, Mr. Leon Hines, who just retired from,
Shaw,
Shaw.
Coach.
You did that.
And who was the,
Baker, that's you then.
so who is
I
she?
didn't ask for
It
that.
was a woman that passed away, Miss
Ruby Chesterfield.
She's a lady or something?
No, there was a letter of condolence.
Oh, okay.
I don't know who that's from.
So, okay, these are
That
two
was from,
separate things.
Counselor
Who
Thomas.
did Mr. Hines?
Counselor Thomas.
Okay.
If,
I got all the information.
on Ruby, so I don't know who that is. For next week's meeting, we'll know who that is.
Miss Ruby Chesterfield, you
Yeah.
know?
I don't. You said it does Thomas, right?
Yeah.
So, I don't know who she is. So, we won't,
I think it was one from her past history from
oh,
others.
okay.
Mhm.
All right. Legislation.
Do you want to make an
Yes, I like it.
amendment from the floor to put the two other ones on here
Yes.
at this point in time?
I'll do that after you read that.
Okay, ordinance number 2915, an ordinance increasing emergency medical service ambulance fees and declaring an emergency for public safety and welfare. This one needs a little bit of discussion, so you want to pass the gavel probably to senior, because this is the one we changed the numbers on.
Okay, we did an orders 2915.
Yeah, we changed the numbers on this one.
Okay, it's open for discussion.
To give everybody clarity, remember we wanted to get the numbers confirmed, with raising it up to the right price
Mhm.
range. So we received that in the office, and me and Tracy went over it, and the numbers are now, the current numbers on here, Tracy?
Yeah, and then you, and Council King looked at the numbers again too, they changed the guideline state.
This is the deal, isn't it?
It's on the
Okay.
second page and it goes up
Top
to
of page second page.
So everybody see those numbers?
Mhm.
You satisfied with those numbers?
Yeah, as far as I know. I remember the $12 per transport, I remember that, where it says mileage.
So if you go in University Hospital, let them pick you up at Euclid and Lakeview, so it'll be less travel. It's $12 per mile.
Yeah.
$12 per mile to that Metro Transport. Kaiser.
But I don't know who do our collections for the rescue squad.
They said that I don't have it right in front of me, but he stated it at the last meeting.
I received a bill from my kid to take him to the hospital just recently. Remember I mentioned this to you guys. The bill came in his name. I'm nowhere on the bill. He's only 14. It's not like he's gonna pay the bill.
With our daughter, we had that same experience.
All right, well, we may need to evaluate who's collecting. for
I'm
us.
not paying it. It ain't in my name.
You gonna hit your child over bad credit early? Collection efforts early?
So,
It's called life support, if I'm not mistaken, the letter that we looked at.
Okay, yeah.
So we're fine with this
so
one.
we're fine. We'll keep it on the agenda.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
All right,
Here.
Now I need
okay. Passing the gavel back to
all right.
Councilor Lee.
Well, you want to have those other two pieces?
Yes, I'd like to make a motion on the floor, sir.
Go ahead.
I'd like to make a motion that resolution 30-15 be brought out of committee, the Contracts and Property Committee, and be placed on this agenda review for necessary approval to refer it to the regular council meeting.
The motion has been moved. Second.
I second it.
The second. Any discussion?
No.
No discussion. Call the roll, please.
Counselor King,
Yeah.
Counselor Martin,
Yay.
Counselor Baker,
Yay.
Counselor Wheeler.
Yay.
It'll appear on agenda, it's
You
on
have
the
to-
agenda review.
You have to read it to the, you rather read it.
Okay. Resolution number 30-15, a resolution authorizing the mayor to expand the lease agreement with Dan Ray Construction LLC for the East Cleveland Waste Transfer Station located at 1650 Eddy Road, 1610, 1625 Eddy Road, and 1602 Eddy Road, inclusive, East Cleveland, Ohio, for site development that includes excavation, demolition, and landscaping projects, and declaring an emergency.
Okay.
Thank you. Mr. Chair, I'd like to make another motion regarding resolution 31-15. I'd like to see resolution 31-15 be brought out of the Contracts and Property Committee and placed on the agenda review.
Motion's been made for 31-15. Second.
I second it.
Been seconded. Any further discussion?
No.
All minds are clear. Call the roll, clerk.
Counselor King,
Yay.
Counselor Martin,
Yay.
Counselor Baker,
Yay.
Counselor Wheeler.
Yay.
Here's
That's
on
it.
the agenda.
Can you read it into the record, please?
Resolution number 30-15, resolution authorizing the mayor to expand the lease agreement with Dam Ray Construction LLC.
No, that's not it. Resolution 31.
Oh, I'm sorry. Resolution number 31-15, a resolution authorizing the mayor to enter into a lease with the East Cleveland Neighborhood Center for the premises located at 16100 Euclid Avenue, East Cleveland, Ohio, 44112, for a term beginning on June 14, 2015, and terminating July 25, 2015, for $1,200.
All right.
Okay, that's it?
Yes, that's it for the legislation for
Okay.
remarks and requests of the public. 15 minutes total, 3 minutes time limit per person. You all firm on that?
Yeah.
Response to council, mere remarks to the public, and adjournment. Any further discussion for Tuesday's agenda? None at this time. I take a motion to adjourn.
I move that the meeting be adjourned.
Second.
Move second, all in favor, aye.
Aye.
Aye, so.
Uh,
Yeah.
Seven.
Madam Law Director,